Hi everyone, so today we're going to be doing something new. I'm going to call this, I want to try to do segments on this channel. Feedback would be great on how I do this. So segments are going to include playing TCGO against actual opponents, card openings, both IRL and on TCGO. And the other thing I want to do is, I think I'm going to call it like PokeTalk, where we just talk about Pokemon. Whether it be Pokemon news that's happening, like with Pokemon Go, or new releases, which I'm probably going to be doing another video on a new release that I'm really excited about that's coming in early 2022. You probably already have heard about it, but that's going to be another video. I'm pretty excited about it. We sort of have talked about Pokemon Snap coming out, which I'm really excited about. It's coming out in April. I've already put my pre-order in. So today, this video is going to be about talking about creepy Pokemon. So when I was a kid, I've said this before, I grew up with generations, mostly 1 through 2, but I played enough games to know a lot of Generation 3, 4, but with each generation it I didn't pay as much attention. I also did not pay much attention to the Pokedex, so I didn't realize that the Pokedex entries for Pokemon from Generation 1 to Generation 7, that the Pokedex entries actually changed for the same Pokemon. Like Gengar has different Pokemon entries for different games. So this video is looking into the weird ones, the creepy ones. They mostly have to do with psychic and ghost Pokemon that I've noticed. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this segment and, comment below. So yeah, let's get started. The first Pokemon we are going to be talking about is Phantump. It's a cute little Pokemon, but it has 3 Pokedex entries that I thought were kind of interesting. So the first one is, with a voice like a human child, it cries out to lure adults into a deep forest, getting them lost among the trees. So that doesn't seem like a very nice Pokemon, but he has more. According to Tales, these Pokemon are stumps possessed by the spirits of children who died while lost in the forest. That's the other thing that I have noticed, is that a pattern with the ghost Pokemon is they kind of have a thing where it's either they are children or they attract children. And then his third one that I thought was interesting, these Pokemon are created when spirits possess rotten tree stumps. They prefer to live in abandoned forests. I mean, that was not as scary as the other two, but it was one I found interesting. So yeah, that is Phantump. And I guess I can see on why they would think that it's like a possessed child. It is kind of cute. Ghost Pokemon standards kind of cute. Yeah, it's an interesting Pokemon. Also, I had noticed, as generations progressed, I felt like Pokemon had gotten a little lazy with some of their Pokemon. Like this one I liked. This one I thought was more creative. But then you have like a garbage bag like Trubbish, if you get what I'm saying, with later generations. Okay, so our next one, we only have 1 entry for Drowsy. It remembers every dream it eats. It rarely eats the dreams of adults because children's are much tastier. And this brought me back to an episode in the first series where there was a Hypno and a Drowsy. The Hypno was, it was like at this ritzy party, and the Hypno was hypnotizing the guests. And then there was a drowsy that was kidnapping children. And the children, when they were found, they were pretending to be like Pokemon. They were hypnotized to think they were Pokemon. So you had like a Bulbasaur and whatnot, which honestly, one would think was kind of dangerous, because what if they thought they were like a water Pokemon and jumped into the river? And this is just stuff I think about. So the next one is Yamask. And Yamask has a few. So I'm not going to go into every single entry, because a lot of the entries were repetitive between the games, but there were some that definitely stood out. Yamask is one of the sadder ones. Each of them carries a mask that used to be its face when it was human. Sometimes they look at it and cry. And then another one. These Pokemon arose from the spirits of people interred in graves. Each retains memories of its former life. So can you imagine being like a Pokemon, like being a human, dying, and then just waking up as Pokemon? I guess that would actually be kind of cool. Maybe not as a Yamask or Yamask. Maybe not as that, but that'd be kind of cool. All right, and the next one. The spirit of a person from a bygone age became this Pokemon. It rambles through ruins, searching for someone who knows its face. So it's looking for people that may have known it in real life. And then, a clay slab with cursed engravings took possession of a Yamask. The slab is said to be absorbing the Yamask's dark power. And then we have one more for Yamask. It's said that this Pokemon was formed when an ancient clay tablet was drawn to a vengeful spirit. So Yamask has a couple of different possibilities of what it is, I suppose. A lot of ghost Pokemon seem to follow a similar pattern of being once human and then turning into Pokemon, which is kind of weird, because then they sort of become, I mean, Pokemon aren't technically pets, but they kind of are. So yeah, it's just something I found interesting. Like, you know, you have a Ghastly, but it's like a dead person, but because it's a Ghastly, it doesn't die. Yeah. All right. The next one is Gorgeist, which is this weird jack-o'-lantern looking gourd. And this one had a few that I thought were interesting. It enwraps its prey in its hair-like arms. It sings joyfully as it observes the suffering of its prey. I don't think I want to be caught by something like this. Like, why did I even go out to look for something like this to try to capture? Another one. Small Gorgeist pretend to be children to fool adults. Anyone who falls for the act gets carried away to the thereafter. So they die. Adults die. Eerie cries emanate from its body in the dead of night. The sounds are said to be the wails of spirits who are suffering in the afterlife. And then it has one more. Large Gorgeist, as opposed to the small Gorgeist, put on the guise of adults, taking the hands of children to lead them to the afterlife. That's scary. Like, I don't think I would be able to be a ghost Pokemon trainer. I'd be an electric one or a fire one. I don't think I could be a ghost or a psychic one. I'm not as cool as Sabrina. Okay, we have one entry for Parasect. This one I already knew about. If you know about Parasect, you know it starts as a Paras, and then when he evolves, the mushrooms on his back like take over its body. So this one is, the bug host is drained of energy by the mushrooms on its back. They appear to be doing all the thinking. So it becomes the mushroom as the actual Pokemon. Kind of like, well, it's just a Pokemon theory, but you know Wobbuffet, how it has the tail and people think the tail is the actual Pokemon and Wobbuffet is just like a, like just there, is like a shield. Alright, next one is Beware, which looks really cute and not cuddly, but at the same time, I guess its monster strength is extremely scary. This Pokemon has the habit of hugging its companions. Aw, sweet. Many trainers have left this world after their spines were squashed by its hug. Kind of makes me actually feel bad for the Pokemon because, like, it loves its trainer so much that it gives it a hug and then it squishes the trainer. Yeah, I do kind of feel bad for the Pokemon though because it doesn't realize what it's doing. Alright, and then Gengar. I think Gengar actually had the most entries, which was kind of surprising because Gengar is definitely one of the older Pokemon on this list, and its entries weren't like this in the original games, and this is one of the ones that kind of like I said, fell through the cracks for me because I didn't realize that the Pokedex had changed it so many times. So for the first one, under a full moon, this Pokemon likes to mimic the shadows of people and laugh at their fright. That one makes more sense compared to other ones. Like, especially if you've ever seen the episode where Ash actually dies. Him and Pikachu both die in the first series, and they're having tons of fun with a Ghastly, a Haunter, and a Gengar. I guess I'm not going to give too much of the episode away if people haven't seen it. I don't know if you haven't seen it by now, but that's what that entry makes me think of because the ghost Pokemon were always laughing at Ash. Alright, and then the next one. It is said to emerge from darkness to steal the lives of those who have become lost in mountains. That's not very nice. I live in a very mountainous region, and that's not nice. Should you feel yourself attacked by a sudden chill, it is evidence of an approaching Gengar. There is no escaping it. Give up. There's always chills in my house. Maybe I should watch out or just give up, I guess. And the next one. It apparently wishes for a traveling companion. Since it was once human itself, it tries to create one by taking the lives of other humans. I'm not quite sure how that would work because, like, so you die and you just become a Gengar. You don't go through the Ghastly and Haunter stages first. I don't know. And let's see, we have two more for Gengar. Even your home isn't safe. Gengar will lurk in whatever dark corner of the room it can find and wait for its chance to catch its prey. Yikes. And then we'll do one more for Gengar, and then we'll probably do a part 2 on this. Let me know if you guys like these, because, you know, if you don't tell me, I don't know. And if you do like them, comment below. And if you like this, then like it. And if you really, really like it, then subscribe. And I will be trying to do more of these segments. And I will try to come up with more of a schedule between opening up packs when there are packs available, of course. You know, we're living in the aftermath of 2020, so we can't find packs like anywhere. And if I can't open packs in life, in IRL, then I'll do it, you know, virtually on the TCGO. And then I'll do segments where on TCGO I'll actually play against actual people. And then I'll do segments like this, like PokeTalk, where we'll just talk about Pokemon. Maybe I'll even do some live ones, which I think might really like to do if I actually got people on board to want to watch them. Okay, so the last one that we're going to do for today is the last Gengar one. It lays traps hoping to steal the lives of those it catches. If you stand in front of its mouth, you'll hear loved ones' voices calling out to you. I don't know. You know, back in the day, I used to really like Gengar. I thought he was a really cool Pokemon. But now I'm starting to really wonder. Alright, everyone. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, come back for more. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. Let me know why. So yeah. Have a great day, all. Bye.